What's up guys, Scotty here and welcome back to another episode of Doki Doki Fruits of the Literature Club. Now, I'm just going to jump straight back in. If you're new to the channel, please make sure you subscribe, ring the bell down below, and of course leave a comment saying what you'd like to see from the channel. It's the day of the festival. It's time to get up and get to school. For my normal morning routine, taking a shower, brushing my teeth, getting dressed properly and departing at an early time. As I start down the sidewalk, I hear a voice calling out to me. Scotty! I turn back and notice Sayori sprinting to catch up to me. Good morning, Sayori. Hi, Scotty. Are you excited for today? Not really. Why not? Because I have to read a damn poem in front of people. You'll enjoy it. Sayori, you evidently don't know me then. Did you even write a poem? Yes, I did. Good. Trust me, Scotty, you'll do great. Excuse me if I don't express an ecstatic attitude. I'm a little nervous too, you know. But I know as long as you and my friends are there, I can do it with all my heart. I ruffle Sayori's hair. You're an inspiration at times, Sayori. The bell rings, signalling at the end of the first period. The school decided that first period runs normally until the festival starts. So now I guess I have to ready myself to go help the club. I enter the literature club room and notice each of the girls around setting up their own things. Sarah is gathering her flyers. Yuri is setting up candles and aromatherapy diffusers. Natsuki inspects the cupcakes she brought from home. Monica scribbles on a piece of paper at the front of the club room. Alright girls, who's ready for today? I shout out. I'm super ready. As ready as I can be. Definitely, duh. I'm very excited for today, Scotty. Good. Because I am as well. Each of the girls told me their plans and projects for the day. And needless to say, I am kind of excited as well. The desks of the club room are neatly aligned to fit Monica's specifications. Sayori has completed neat-looking flyers for the attraction for other students to the club. Natsuki has made some sweet-smelling cupcakes, and Yuri brought a banner, several candles and diffusers with her to help her part of the project. Each of these girls all determined for one goal, to get others to join the literature. They're all unique and treasured in their own way. They're not bad girls either. Guess I'm getting used to them. Sayori, when would you like to get started handing out these flyers? Oh, can we do it now? I'm so excited. Sure, we did print the flyers here at school, right? Yep. Alright, let's get going. Sayori and I tell the other girls we're departing. I tasked Sayori with handing out flyers inside of the school. I'm taking the outside. It's easier to distribute resources like that. Sayori was a little upset when I suggested this, but I want to stay with you. It would be easier for us to get the word around the school of the club this way. Fine. I approached several students and informed them about the club, handing them a flyer. Some of my other classmates looked at me like I was a ghost when I approached them. You're actually in the club? Yeah. Decent one. You should come by. Maybe. I continue this charade of putting on fake smiles, pretending that I care about people, their opinions, and my own integrity against their rejections. I wonder how Sayori is doing. Hi! Can you check out my club? It'd be great if you did. Sure, Sayori. Anything for you? Yeah, of course. I never knew you were in a club. You bet I'll check it out. Would you mind checking out the club I'm in? No, thanks. The literature club? Ugh, no. No. Ugh. At least I'm almost out of flyers. I've spoken to a large number of students as well. The least I can do is hope some of my efforts pay off. Oh, only coming here for Sayori. Ouch. Okay, everyone. Sayori is on our way back with guests. Okay. We can do this. Correct, we can. Everyone, let's take a seat at our desks. At five desks move separately to the front of the club room, each of the girls sit down. I take a seat next to Monica. We gingerly await for the students to enter the door. Alright everyone, here we are. Sayori walks in with a large number of other students accompanying her. They disperse around the room, looking at Yuri's decorations. Some move over to Natsuki's cupcakes and admire them. Monika gets up and begins to greet everyone. Natsuki, Yuri, and I remain seated. Sayori walks over to me and beams. Look how many people I got. Great job, Sayori. I'm proud of you. I ruffle her hair. Oh, I'm so glad you came. I hear Sayori scream with joy. Huh? I wouldn't have missed it for the world, sweetheart. I hear a guy's voice coo at Sayori. Scotty, meet my friend Kagan. He was interested in joining the club. Nice to meet... It's you. It's you. You two know each other? Never removing my gaze from him, I respond. We've met once before. Yes, we have. What are you doing here? I'm a member of the literature club. What are you doing here? I'm here because Sayori asked me to check out the club. How very interesting. Is there something wrong here? I don't respond. He doesn't either. No, nothing at all, Sayori. With that said, how about you let me give your friend here a tour? That won't be necessary. His voice whimpers. No, I insist. Here's your friend, Sayori. You can be mine too. Sayori smiles widely. The boy begins to sweat profusely. No, it's fine. I'll stay with Sayori. Alright then, enjoy your time here. Place one hand on his shoulder and gently squeeze. Sure. Both of them walk past me and into the club room. So, he is a student here. Good to know. Sayori said his name was Kagan. I'll be sure to remember that. You see, it also seems awfully sweet to Sayori, which pretty much confirms that he has an interest in her. Why else would he be a pervert and spy on her while she changes her clothes? Well, I gave him a fair warning. For now, however, I will leave him be. I look back and watch both of them closely. Going next to the door, I lean back on the wall and help Monika greet the newcomers. Okay, everyone. I want to thank you all for coming and being part of our club for a short while. We've enjoyed having you here and I really hope you join. We have a little presentation for all of you that each of our members worked really hard on. We're going to be reading some poems we made, out loud, to all of you. I'll go first. Standing before everyone, she stiffens her posture in preparation. As Monika orates her poem, she captivates the entire audience almost immediately. The tone in which she speaks is very immersive. The wording of her poem is formal and dignified, and the delivery is immaculate. Monika really did try hard on this poem. Thank you all for listening. The room starts to clap. Hi everyone! I'm going to read you all my poem now. I hope you like it. Sayori begins to present. Her cheerful tone fades slightly until a more serious one takes hold. Her poem is still a normal style, silly and simple, but delivery made it much more impactful. When she finishes, I'm honestly astonished. Thank you all. Yuri begins to present her poem, but as she prepares, her face is beaded with sweat and remorse. I can tell she is hating this, but she can handle it. Thank you all for this opportunity. I'll read my poem now. Yuri's poem was her normal style, thought-provoking and detailed. Just like Sayori's, her delivery makes her poem stand out much more. Her words seem to have an actual impact on you. Her emotion and word choice only add to on top of that. After finishing, Yuri's confidence dissipates. Thank you for listening. Natsuki reluctantly gets up. So, I have to read you a poem. But it is good, so listen up. Natsuki starts, not leaving any hesitation. Her voice is courageous and proud. It complements the simplicity of her poem perfectly. She smiles while she orates her poem, showing she is having fun. I knew it. Everyone has that initial fear of public speaking. I can even have it at times, especially now since I'm next to present. But I've spoken in front of formal company before. I consider myself vested in the skill. Once Natsuki is done, she smirks and looks at me. Thank you guys for listening. Monika turns to face me, reach into my pocket and pull out my slip of paper. I take my phone to the centre of the room. Alright, I guess I'm the last one to present to you all. Everyone's eyes stare at me. A always unpredictable S Sincerity never ending. H. Helpful and hindering. L. Laudable to no bounds. E. Extremely unpredictable. Y. You picked me up instead of letting me down. You may be gone, but your image will never fade from the abyss of my mind. Look up from my paper. The entire room is completely silent. Each of the girls stare back at me, dumbfounded. All of a sudden, everyone starts clapping. That was so good! Amazing! You're not that bad at all! The way you presented it is what made it. I didn't think it was all that good, but thank you all for letting me be the final figure to present for you. Each of the students in the room all begin to converse with each other and start moving about. Natsuki's cupcakes disappear quickly. The room is happy and relaxed thanks to Yuri's enhancements, and with Monika and Sayori talking to everyone, I get a really good feeling about everything. This is until he walks up to me. So, your name's Skotsi. Yours is Kagan. That's Russian, correct? How do you know? It's just a little common knowledge that I've picked up. On a more important note, why are you here? Ha! I could ask you the same question. I don't think that would merit a response from me, considering what you were doing that night. I was having my fun too until you showed up. I gently take a step close to him. Do you remember what I told you? I don't believe I did. What was it that you said? Allow me to refresh you. If I ever see you near Sayori's house again, I'm not going to hesitate to hurt you more than I did that night. Do you understand me? You have a lot of nerve saying that. I place a hand on his shoulder and tighten my grip. Do I? I think it's you who have the nerve coming here. Are you going to threaten me if I don't? Are you willing to take the chance? Your eyes, it's like you're hollow inside. That is a great joke, Kagan. Raise my voice loud enough for the other girls to hear. Sucks that you have to go soon. I do hope to see you again, my friend. He begins to depart for the door, but stops before he completely leaving. Sorry, I certainly hope we can hang out together alone soon. Oh, certainly. You have a good day, Kagan. That son of a bitch. Skotsi, that poem was amazing. Was it? It was about your mum, wasn't it? I never knew my mother, but there was someone who practically was my mother at one point. Was that who this poem was about? I guess you could say that. Oh, that was a great poem. I know it isn't easy to share as a new member, especially in a venue like this, but you did superbly. Thank you, Monika. On another note, a more serious one. That boy you were talking to? Do you know him? Should I tell Monika about what happened? If I keep quiet, something happens to her I don't know what I might do. On the other hand, if I tell Monika, it could cause another array of problems. Monika, would you mind if I talk to you outside for a second? Oh, of course we can. So, that is what happened. That's horrible. How can you do that to her? He seems to be very eccentric. Definitely when it comes to his interest in Sayori earlier. Monika closes her eyes and rubs her brow, clearly assessing the situation. What do we do, Skotsi? Say, Monika, we can't do anything. What? What do you mean by that? I mean exactly that. It isn't cryptic. Right now, if we try to intervene, it could get Sayori hurt or in trouble. Or she would end up getting mad at us. Or even more scared than she was the night after it happened. Exactly. She was terrified until I talked to her. That's right, you did talk to her and cleared her fears right up. You're such a good person. I guess I will have to actually be a hidden guard for her for a while. Expect my help. I can't let you do all this on your own. You don't have to, Monika. I'm perfectly capable of doing it on my own. I can see why Sayori's taken a liking to you. What? I'll see you back in the room. Woman, wait! Ugh. And so, as our part of the festival has come to a conclusion. Each of us take a fair share of the clean-up workload and get it done in minutes. With all of that completed, the girls begin to say what their personal plans for the rest of the festival are. I'm curious to find out more about Kagan, but I decided to pin it for now. Sayori expressed to me that she wanted me to accompany her around the festival. Sayori is a girl that I wouldn't really ever deem competitive, but all of that has just changed. At this point, our blue-eyed monster is now throwing softballs as hard as she can at a booth. I've taken refuge behind a nearby sign. Hiya! Sayori, be careful. No, I want to win the teddy bear. Just be careful then. Hiya! Sayori hucks another softball towards her target. And misses poorly. I only have one ball left. Let me try, Sayori. Huh? Do you think you can do it? Yes. Sayori hands me a final softball. She's tried 3 times so far to stupid teddy bear, and all 3 times she has failed miserably. I look at the target and place myself into my normal position for targeting. Take a breath and throw. Ding! Well, young man, you actually hit it. What? Scotsy, you did it! Sayori enthusiastically wraps her arms around me. The man operating the booth hands Sayori a little teddy bear with blue eyes. I'm so happy! Your friend here is amazing, right? A few of Sayori's friends decided to join us while we were exploring the festival. Strangely enough, after they joined up, Sayori clung to me. I considered shoving her off my arm and questioning her immediately, but I refrained myself. It's getting late, Scotty. I look up and notice the sunset in the distance. Yeah, are you ready to go home? A little. Good. Can you even sleep with the teddy bear I won for you? You're right. Sayori looks into my eyes. Her friends start to giggle quietly. Sayori and I walk home after separating with her friends. While I walk home, Sayori doesn't ease up on her clinginess. She's been close to my right arm the entire time. I'm not objecting to it, but it does seem odd. Her smile does not seem to fade in any capacity either. I feel at ease for once. After Kagan causing what he did earlier, I kind of found myself more attracted to Sayori. It's weird. Scotty, that poem you read earlier. What about it? It was about your, mum person, right? Just call her my guardian. And yes, it was about her. It was really sweet. Call it what you want. What happened to your guardian? She's dead. Oh. I'm sorry for bringing it up. Don't worry about it, Sayori. It's in the past now. I wish I could run from the past. I take a few deep breaths and continue walking Sayori home. So, Ashley was her name? Yeah. Tell me about her. You're so goddamn needy. Fine. She was interesting. She was a very sweet woman one second, and a total bitch in the next. She taught me, tried to at least, everything she knew. If I disobeyed or showed insubordinance, I got corrected. Corrected? She showed me that I need to be able to stand up to my mistakes. I need to face them head on, without regrets. But also, the mistakes at times are not an option. Looking to get hurt by simple malfeasance of tongue. She sounds really stern. That she was. But she ended up breaking me. And I became a better man because of it. Oh, that's great. If you want to call it that. Sayori and I reach our neighborhood as the sun fully sets. You go get some rest now, okay? Thank you, Scotty. Thank you so much for making today a great day. Sayori gives me another hug before I could respond and trots off home. Did I really make this day special for her? As I walk away, I feel a smile work itself onto my face. Go, Scotty! You can do it, Scotty. Fail us. Wow, he really is fast. Right? It's like he's done this before. Actually kind of amazing. Goal for the home team. It's already been a month and Scotsy seems to have made himself known. I was surprised when he said the varsity soccer team wants him to fill in for someone. He isn't even on their roster. Well, Monaco, our school's soccer team, is one of the best in the country. It makes sense they need the very best people for it. Two to my left, one on my right, and one trailing me. I need to get this to the goal. Scotsy, watch out! I see him. An opposing team member runs in front of me. You think you're getting past me? Do you think you're much of a blockade? Huh? I kicked the soccer ball through the gap in his legs. What? I run up to him and grab his shoulders. Forcing him down enough, I jump off the ground, making sure my back touches his in the front flip motion. What are you getting past you? I roll up his back and onto the field as he falls over. What the hell? Shit! And now for the goal. Nearing the goal, I fake to my left and volley to my right. The opposing team's goalie stumbles and I go for it. I kick the ball and it lands inside of the goal once again. Another goal for the home team. Several boys from my team run up to me. Did you just see that? He basically just flipped that guy using his own weight. Then while the guy was falling, he used the momentum from the charge and rolled right over him. That's... wow. I told you, Scotty's amazing. You're not kidding. If he keeps this up, we can win this. Well, we will win this. I mean, Scotty has to show up to his new girlfriend anyway. We aren't dating. You two have been spending an awful lot of time around each other since the festival. Well, yeah. I knew it. Have you not told him you have feelings for him? No, I'm afraid of the answer. Sorry, sweetheart. Even if your feelings aren't returned, you still need an answer. Sayori intently watches the field, her mind a flurry of emotions and thoughts. Scotty, that was awesome. Keep it up, we can win this. These bastards are going down. That's the spirit. I quickly run over to the small table set up for the players and grab a drink of water. The bleachers are filled almost completely with spectators. They range from students and parents to school faculty. I never expected the captain of the varsity soccer team to ask me to be a stand-in for a sick player. He and I share the same PE class, and that day it happened to be dodgeball. We went at it for 10 minutes straight, hurling projectiles at each other. It went so far that the teacher for PE started to watch. Ready to get back in? Yep. I return to the field and take my place near our goal. I'm a vanguard for the goalie. The last round I was an attacker. It's good to mix up strategies every so often. It keeps the brain engaged and focused. At the bleachers, I noticed the girls cheering. The players in the middle of the field scramble to gain control of the ball. One of the opposing team's players gets it and begins running towards me. He's leaning on his left side as he runs. He's anticipating a flank from to the right. When someone throws their weight distribution off like that, it makes for an easy fake. Either this guy is smart or incredibly stupid. Beginning to prepare myself. As predicted, he fakes to the left and starts to flank from the right. A few of my team members are caught off guard by this and fall behind. I begin to intercept and block off his path. But he beams right towards me. I'm not moving. I brace myself against the grass and secure my footing. As he stupidly runs towards me, it becomes increasingly clear I don't attempt to move. But it's too late for him now. Move! His body collides into mine and falls backwards with a loud thud. The ball rolls between my fingers to recover it. Nice block, Scotty. Why didn't you move? He looks up at me, bewildered. I reach a hand out to help lift him up. I don't play the game of chicken. But it was a valiant effort. He smiles and accepts my offer up. I both admire and fear you, my friend. I hear that more often than you think. He waves and returns after the ball. And that's it. That is the game. Home team wins. The bleachers roar with excitement. I walk towards the middle of the field and wipe the sweat off my brow. The group of my team members surround me. Wow, Scotty actually didn't do half bad out there today. Are you kidding? He's probably the best player on our team. Better watch out, Captain. Don't flatter me, I just did what needs to be done to win. You gonna join us for some food? Sure, why not? I accompanied several of the guys from the soccer team that I met in class. Fast food joint for some food. The atmosphere is the essence of camaraderie. Great game today. Scotty, why don't you join the main roster? We could seriously use you. I appreciate the offer, but no. Why not? Because I already have prior obligations I need to fulfill. Damn. Wait, aren't you also in that one club? Oh yeah, the literature club, right? Uh-huh. Yeah, I know that one. It's got that Sayori girl in it. Oh, that really cute one with the blue eyes? Yeah. They aren't bad girls. I actually enjoy their company. Oh, got a little harem going on there, Scotzy. Look up for my food. Not at all. I have enough respect for them to not consider such indecent things. I will say though, that Sayori girl is pretty cute. She's friendly too. Ah, that's nice. I'd like to take her clothes off and get friendly with her. That's enough. Sam my hand causing it to shake violently. The other guys look at me shocked. None of you have any right to say that. I get it, we're guys, haha, let's joke around a bit. But you don't know any of these girls or what they've been through. So you have no right to treat them with such disrespect. Alright. No need to go King Kong on us, Scotsy. Sorry for the outburst as well. When the quiet boy speaks up, not like I can blame you. I mean, we are in a lot of the same classes. I see that girl with you quite a lot. It's only natural to be defensive for her. I guess so. We continued to eat like nothing ever happened. So, a club about literature, you find that interesting? Quite. So you're both a scholar and an athlete then? Many things. But I wouldn't say I was either of those. You run and move like you do that on a daily basis. Hell, even in PE, you're the top performer. Yeah, when we're in class too, you almost always get perfect scores. How does someone like you even come into existence? Through blood. Lots of it. Table starts to laugh, except for me. Well, the captain said you're more than welcome to fill in at any time for any missing players of ours. Will you do it? I don't see why not. Awesome. The door of the restaurant opens and Sayori walks in. Sayori? Hi. Sayori bounces towards me cheerfully. What are you doing here? I was looking for you, silly. Me? Yeah. I wanted to congratulate you on winning the game today. You were super cool. Ah. Well, thank you, Sayori. I guess I might as well thank you too. Thank me? For what? For coming out to support us. Of course, Scotsy. I wouldn't have missed it for the world. I place my hand on her shoulder and smile gently. Good. We're lucky to have you. Since you're busy, I'll talk to you later, okay? Alright. Bye, Sayori. Bye. Sayori and I have been spending a lot more time together since the festival. Hasn't been that bad. We've grown a little closer, but Kagan still continues to egg me on. Granted, I could have beaten him down on the first chance I got, but if I'm going to be smart about how I approach this, I can't be hasty. I return to the table, ignoring the other guy's hungry glares, and continue eating. I guess since I'm walking home, I might as well pick up something to read. Newspaper would do. I'll stop by a small newspaper vendor and pick one up. There's an article about some guy named Zero who wrote a little poem for his girlfriend's birthday on November 18th. That's really mushy. I will not lie. It's cute. Girl must be really lucky. Smiling, I wrap the newspaper back up and take it home. As I reach my neighbourhood, unusual. There's a black sedan parked against the curb about 3 houses down from Sayori's, one that I haven't seen before. Feeling a little cautious, I immediately change the path of my route. Normally I wouldn't concern myself with random cars that haven't stopped by, but the model of this sedan is much different than the one you would normally see on the street. I move to a nearby alley and get close to the car, making sure I remain in the shadows and out of sight. Inspecting the car, I take a look at the reflection of the setting sun on the dark tinted windows. Just as I suspected, the reflection from the sun wobbles slightly, indicating someone is in the driver's seat. What are you waiting for? as I think that the engine roars to life. Shortly after, the car drives off. I stay in my position for a few more minutes to make sure the coast is clear. That was concerning. I mean, it could very much be a coincidence, but it could also very much be otherwise. Well, at least I can relax. Sayori! She has to be safe. I have a good feeling about this at all. I have to move quickly. I immediately turn away from my door only to be caught off guard by someone standing directly behind me. Huh? That's gutsy. Sayori. Why are you yelling my name? Looking around bewildered, I look Sayori in her sparkling blue eyes. So, you are okay? Well, yeah, why wouldn't that be? Sayori stares at me with a curious confusion. After taking a second to calm myself down, I rest both of my hands on her shoulders. Is everything alright? No, is everything alright? Yeah. I look into her eyes, I utter a genuine reassurance. Everything is okay now. You act like you just saw a ghost. No, just a monster with blue eyes on my doorstep. Hey, how was hanging out with the guys on the team? It wasn't anything special. Do you want to hang out now that you're home? Sure. Don't have anything better to do. I open my door and invite Sayori in. Before heading back inside, I take one last look behind me. For a moment there, I was worried that Sayori was in serious trouble. Why am I acting like this? Ugh. Come on, Scotty. Sayori's already made her way into my living room and is switching through TV channels. Who said you could mess with my TV? I was hoping something good would be on. Well, since you're already making yourself at home, why don't you tell me what type of shows you like? Anything, I guess. But not scary stuff. I don't like that. I guess this is to be expected from someone like you. I don't watch much TV anyway, so you're free to put on whatever you want. Okay. Sayori joyfully continues to switch channels. I sit down on the couch across from her and begin to read one of my books. You're gonna read? Why not? You should come sit with me and watch TV. Nah. Please? I look up from my book and at Sayori. You're not gonna leave me alone, will you? Nope. You're starting to annoy me. But if it's gonna get you off my back, then sure. Sayori smiles and scoots over to one of the ends of the couch. Reluctantly, I sit down next to her and point my attention towards the TV. Looks like Sayori has finally picked a channel. It's a cheerful show about a bunch of friends hanging out at the beach. But after a while, something goes wrong. That girl's getting kidnapped. Sayori squeaks in concern. Looks like it. The girl struggles against the aggressors as they drag her into a van. The next scene shows the girl's friend trying to locate her. It briefly cuts between the girl and her friends. Sayori scoots close to me as things get more intense. I hope they find her. Eventually it turns into a cheesy little ending where her friends find her and save her just in time. I lower my brow at it and roll my eyes. Yay, she's okay. Great. I'm out of that with fake confidence. I'll ask you something. No, let's see, why not? What would you do if you got kidnapped? Me? Well, what I would do is much different than what a normal person should do. Then tell me what I should do if I get kidnapped then. Alright, so first off, you want to immediately get a good look at your captor's face or any other bodily features that are significant. So I can tell someone what the guy looks like? Correct. Other features, like if they have a limp, they have 2 different coloured eyes, their skin colour, any accents. You should try to be as diligent as humanly possible. Which in that situation is hard to do because of stress, anxiety and panic. What else should I do? Crossing my legs, I gently rub my chin as I think. You should be aware of your surroundings, like any landmarks, sounds and temperature. Oh, okay. You should also cooperate with your captors. Why would I do that? Because if your captors don't think you're useful, or perhaps even a problem, they won't hesitate to kill you. That's horrible! It happens. How do you know all this? I've read a bunch about it, but my old school usually held some events every so often to help educate us. Well, thank you so much for teaching me this, Scotsy. Sayori looks down at her lap, her face blushing. I think everyone should have this type of information and training. Self-defense is extremely important. You've done a lot for me ever since we met. I just want to say thank you. Don't thank me. I haven't done anything for you to be grateful for. That's where you're wrong. Huh? Nothing. Sayori looks back up and meets my eyes. Sayori changes the channel to something a little lighter. While she watches, I take a moment to think about everything. Ripping me out of my contemplation, my phone rings. I reach into my pocket for my general purpose phone, but then I realise it was my work phone. I retrieve it, a solid black flip phone, and answer it. This is a test. Respond. The sky is clear. The line goes dead. Sorry about that, Sayori. It's okay. Who was it? Oh, it was the wrong number. Okay. Sayori looks as if she's forgotten something important all of a sudden. I watch curiously as she pats her pockets. She gets her phone out and faces me. I honestly forgot, but while you were out on the field today, Monica, Yuri and I decided we were having a sleepover. And Monica wanted to know if you could hang out with us for a bit. That seems problematic. No. Why? Sayori sinks and pouts. Because it seems like I'll be a little too close for comfort with you girls at the time. Sleepovers with girls don't usually include a boy. Well, yeah, I guess you're right. But we trust you, and it would mean a lot to me if you just came for a little bit. Fine. When? Tonight. Alright. I'll lean back onto the couch and look up at the ceiling. Sayori immediately starts tapping away at her phone. Oh, sorry guys. I take this momentary break to breathe and think. Girls are having a sleepover and they want me to tag along for a little bit. Granted, I've been becoming a better member of the club and helping each of them when I can, but it still seems odd that they would want to include me in their activities outside the club. I never really experienced this before. I guess I really started to notice this after the festival ended. No one decided to join the club, and each of the girls were crushed, justifiably so. Having their efforts and dedication squandered is definitely hurtful. Sayori wouldn't leave her bedroom for a few days. Each time she did, I had to coax her out, which took almost an hour of constant effort. It was extremely annoying, but eventually she got better. It's been a month since the festival and everyone seems to be doing great. Okay, Monica said we can head over whenever we are ready. Rolling my head towards her, I noticed the excitement in her eyes. Any specific time? Nope. Yuri and Natsuki are already there, so they're waiting on us. They're waiting on you. You're the one who actually spending the night. Aw, come on. You're a friend. We all want you to come. And let's get going. We need to stop by your house to... I already have all my stuff at Monica's. Alright. Then let's go. Okay, then let's go. This will be the last scene and then I'll stop. No, actually I have to stop in a couple of minutes. Actually, I'm going to stop here. Thank you guys ever so much for watching. If you liked it, please make sure you subscribe, ring the bell, and leave a comment saying what you want to see from the channel. Leave a like. If you liked it, leave a like. Or don't. It's your life. Let's make sure next time we don't get a game over. Bye!